Hi folks, it's Kieran here. Welcome to another skate shoe first impression, first sessions video. Today's shoe is the Adidas Lucas Puig. Really cool looking shoe. Really excited about skating this one. Just love the style and look of it. It's very, reminds me a lot of the Adidas World Cup football boot or soccer boot if you're watching on the other side of the pond. You know, just the heart, the vibe of it, the way the tongue just sits straight and stuff like this. Just, yeah, it's real classic sort of Adidas vibe. So it's a cup sole shoe with suede on the top. It's got this sort of cool lace protection system and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a sick looking shoe. Really looking forward to skating it. This isn't the first pair of Adidas shoes I've skated. I've skated the Buznitz, Dennis Buznitz Pro model way back. I think quite early on in the channel before I was doing the videos on the shoes. But yeah, really love those. You know, they lasted well. They skated amazing. So yeah, high hopes for these ones as well. But so yeah, the plan is now head to Kettering's Eyes Lodge Skatepark, get a session in, and yeah, just at the end I'll come back and give you my initial thoughts. But look how, it's a pretty shoe. I like it a lot. Let's get to the skatepark. so I'm back from my first 2 sessions in the Adidas Lucas Puig. Didn't quite get enough clips at the session at Kettering yesterday. Just had a really odd session. Wasn't quite feeling it. Couldn't get my head quite into the game. I split my trousers. Weird stuff that just stopped me from like really getting a good feel for the shoe and having like a really good good session. Did meet 2 really cool guys down there. So shout out to Pete and to Kai for sort of like psyching me up and, you know, making it a good session in the end, because I think if it had just been me there on my own with all this weird stuff happening, I wouldn't really have enjoyed myself. And then today I headed to Desborough to sort of get some more skating in with this shoe. I always have a good session at Desborough. It's just safe to go and skate there. I was able to get some more clips. Had a skate with Sai and Gaz, both really, really cool guys who locals there. I've seen Gaz there a few times before. It was the first time I met Sai, but yeah, just really cool having a chat with those guys. Sai helped me out with my heel flips, why I actually landed a decent heel flip, the first one in ages, so thanks for that, guys. Yeah, just really, really good fun session. So having had the first 2 sessions, let's have a talk about this shoe. So, there's a couple of things I like about it. First is the look, the design. I said this in the intro, it's obviously the reason I bought them, but it does look good. Every time I look down at my feet and I see this shoe, I'm like, yeah, that looks sick. And that's, you know, you look good, you feel good, you skate good. That's the truth. And then, oh god, I'm such an idiot. The other thing I really liked is the flick has felt really good. So my kick flips felt sharp and responsive. I managed to get a decent heel flip. That was mainly down to Sai, but the shoe must have helped a little bit. So yeah, that's been good. I've enjoyed that. Not so much, the fit has been really weird. So, it's really hard to get these to tie up tight. That's the first thing. So they feel kind of loose on my foot. I probably could have gone a size down, so I bought these in a size 8. I normally range anywhere from a size 7 to an 8, depending on the shoe company and stuff like that. But I went for an 8 in these because I had an 8 in the previous Adidas that I skated a while ago, and they were fine. But these ones felt really loose on my foot. I was struggling to get them to like tie up and hold in place. And, you know, they just kind of kept slipping around, particularly around this collar. You've got this sort of like, it's a really soft like mesh material, but it's quite slippy and slick. So it felt like my ankle was always kind of like just sliding around in there a little bit. It was a bit kind of odd, something to keep an eye on. The other thing is this shoe isn't very rigid. So the last few shoes I've skated have felt really rigid and solid. And that's what I like out of a skate shoe. I want it to feel like it's really gripping and holding and supporting my foot. These ones don't quite feel like that. They're not like the Nike SB Shanes that I skated where it felt like I was wearing nothing. You know they're there, but they just don't feel super rigid and grippy and like supportive on my foot. So those 2 things are kind of giving me a little cause for concern as we continue to skate them. I'm worried that over time, because they're not very rigid, they will blow out, and then when they blow out, the fact that the fit isn't quite right will sort of like mean that the shoe just that feels really, you know, soft and floppy. And if we do get to that point, like even if I haven't broke through anything on the shoe, that will be enough to just call it with these shoes. So we'll have to wait and see. It may be one of these things that just as I continue to break them in and they sort of mould to my foot a little better, I won't notice it so much. But yeah, it's what stops me from saying that this is like a really good shoe. At the moment, it's like it's a perfectly fine. It's a decent shoe. It just hasn't quite done everything that I want it to. So yeah, I'm gonna keep skating them. But like I said, I'm really enjoying wearing them. They just look so fly. Yeah, that's all I've got for this video, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like down below. Comment, let me know what you think of these shoes. If you've had experience with these or any other Adidas or anything like that, it'd be great to hear from you guys. Any suggestions for shoes to skate in the future? I'm open to all of it, so yeah, just drop it in the comments down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider it and subscribe. I really, really, really appreciate everyone who does that. But yeah, until next time, take care.